Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and welcome back to some more Fallout 4. In the last episode I said, you know what, we should check out the College Square station, but to my understanding it's just going to be like an underground subway station of sorts, at least that's what I think it's going to be. Then I read a comment saying, Nero, you should have done that mission with Paladin Dance because that rewards a very nice weapon called the Righteous Authority. And I thought to myself, you know, the Righteous Authority looks pretty awesome. It's going to be a modified energy weapon, which I personally would love. So let's go ahead. Let's help out Paladin Dance. We're going to head to, I think it's called ArcJet Systems, something like that. Let's talk to him and see what he has to say.
Paladin.
Have you reconsidered my request for support, civilian?
Calling me civilian, huh?
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
All right. Now what happens? I talk to him again?
Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Look at the XP!
You better get a move on.
Whew.
It's not a good idea to keep Paladin Dance waiting.
I should have popped a Mentats or something like that to give me a little bit more intelligence before I even go. So Call to Arms is the mission that we actually need to complete to be able to do this. So what should I actually go ahead and take here? That's the big question. There's not really, I mean, there's so many things I could possibly take. I could take Science, which will allow me to have high rank tech mods, which actually sounds kind of interesting. Scrapper seems very good, though, to me. I'm thinking we may actually end up taking Scrapper. What this does is I can now salvage components like screws, aluminum, and copper from scrapping weapons and armor. I find tons of weapon and armor that I just never end up using, so that seems pretty good. I already have Hacker 1, but I can't actually take Hacker 2 yet, so I think for right now, we're going to take Scrapper. There are probably some better things we could be taking, but we're going to take that, and I'm thinking we're going to start building ourselves around the Righteous Authority, at least for the time being. Like, once we get this weapon, it's going to be a pretty powerful weapon. It's a legendary that will hopefully make it so I'm not as weak, and they want me to resupply in here. I don't remember how much they actually have in the way of ammo. We have a personal terminal right there. I'm not too interested in that at the moment. I am interested, however, in resupplying myself. I was told I was going to be able to resupply myself here. I'm going to grab this desk fan for sure. What else do we got here? See, I love this thing. The little hum that this makes, the red light that emits from it. It's so cool.
Up or what?
I don't know.
Like everything about it.
Looks pretty grim. Might be
Ooh,
more
sunglasses.
to just take
Wait,
you out.
sunglasses give me perception, right? Let's see. Wait, that's under apparel. I'm an idiot. Why am I sitting there looking there? Patrolman sunglasses. Yeah, +1 perception and doesn't count as a helmet. So you might as well wear a pair of glasses if you can actually find them. If you can deal with how it makes your character look, it just makes a lot of sense to do that.
One big mess after the next.
It really is, Codsworth. It really is. Look at this place, man. Now, he said to resupply. Oh, here we go. This is what we're after here. All right, so 10mm rounds. What is with you people? And 10mm rounds. They're everywhere, man. This was a police station, keep in mind. Military fatigues. Got some buff out there. A visor, some jets, suspenders and slacks. Fusion cell. There we go. I will take that pipe pistol. I can break down that pipe pistol for parts later on. And here is actually going to be a Cambridge Police Evidence Terminal. Now, I don't want to spend too much time in here. Oh, somebody said, I forget exactly what it is. Like, things like this will remove duds. If you find, like, brackets that are, like, bracketed like that, apparently they actually remove duds. I need to learn more about this game. Let's try Swiss, likeness of 1. Doesn't help me out a whole lot. It could actually be terms still, so the only common thing between those two is the fact that S is at the very end. So it could be plots. Yeah, it could be plots. And there we go. All right, so we have all these case studies. Oh, this Eddie Winter. I remember hearing a little bit about him. There's a lot of things that tie into Eddie Winter. Let's update the map. So return to Agent Mitchell. Oh, tape 2. See, this is like a big overarching thing that you need all the pieces to, I think. And I just don't have that. Adams Public Intoxication Logs. All right, so there's this guy. Yeah, I don't know. There's lots of things here that tie in, I think, to Eddie Winter, but I don't know too much about him. There's an entire overarching story, and if you're really interested in the lore of Fallout 4, check out some of Oxhorn's videos. He used to make a bunch of WoW machinimas back in the day, but he now focuses on Fallout 4 stuff, whether it's covering mods or covering lore. and the story and stuff, and it's pretty cool. So maybe this is the person that they were actually talking about that was locked up. He had a bunch of bobby pins. He was gonna try and break out. Looks like there's a chair here. Maybe he was like handcuffed in here and he got himself out somehow. Not sure. Not entirely sure. I'm a bit upset that I wasn't able to find a bunch of ammo in here. There's a cigarette in there. Excuse me. Reese is still down for the count pretty much. I'm not missing out on much, am I here? Oh, there's an upstairs. There is an upstairs. Look at the outside world. What they do to save space for this kind of stuff is when you're inside a building like this, it's almost like you're instanced in a way. And so they do show you the outside world, but oftentimes it's very low res and they don't do a whole lot with it. They basically have a bunch of smoke and mirrors set up to, this can take me onto the roof. It is. All right, let's not go that way. They have a bunch of smoke and mirrors set up to make it look like it's the world out there, but in reality, it probably isn't. Although sometimes it's just like a super stripped down, interesting version of it. And, oh, look at this here. Look at this here. Almost missed out on all this wonderful stuff. What is this? An active distress pulsar? I don't even know. We're taking it. That sounds like something a scientist lady would want. Oh, wow. There's actually a good amount of stuff here that I've walked right past. Lots of fusion cell ammo on these guys. I should probably not waste any of my fusion cell ammo, though, to be honest, on this rifle as much as I like it. Because I could use this ammo later on to use in the Righteous Authority.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
You ready to move out?
Why'd you turn away from me?
Ready.
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
I don't look like a scientist lady at all. You know what I want? I would like a bunch of fusion cores, obviously, for power armor. I want to find an old Vault-Tec lab coat outfit. That would be pretty awesome for this character, I think. It won't provide a ton of security, shall I say. Are we gonna open this here? Am I allowed to go outside? Do I have to be in first person to go outside? I have to be in first person to go outside. All right, cool. All right, where are we going? Where are we going, Mr. Dance? ArcJet. ArcJet? Or is it the Polymer Labs? It actually should tell us in the mission. Or we're just going to be following him. I'm pretty sure it's ArcJet. I hope I have that name right. I've said so many times at this point, I'm going to sound really stupid if it's not. I don't like taking this alley. All I have, like, is this... Actually, I'll use the 10mm. Wait. Did I get rid of the good 10mm that I have? I had a better 10mm, which I think I got rid of, so I can use the same stupid 10mm I grabbed back at Vault 111.
ArcJet is a short hike to the west.
Yeah, it's
If
ArcJet.
we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk, but getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority.
It's not a risk for you, Mr. Power Armor.
Relocate my team, but Scribe Halen detect disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated.
Hello there.
We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate.
I was half listening there. I wanted to loot. So there's signals coming from ArcJet. Remember he needs to grab some sort of a transmitter or something doohickey. I think for the police station. Is he setting something up at the police station? I'm not sure. Now, obviously, I'm not trying to work with the Brotherhood too much. This is cool. A bunch of those nuclear protection on a budget places are right here, like all together. It looks like there's a bus that kind of like came to drop them off there. Honestly, I'm glad he actually stops for me though. I like to explore. I'm like bird or squirrel. What is it? Raiders just knocked out. What's their name there?
Over there!
Get up! Hostile light side. Terrific.
So it looks like they were killing scav. Oh, so just everyone's dead. No one's alive.
To learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth. Over the last 7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology.
Ooh.
The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them, and they haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken wasteland. We've been a target from the moment we arrived. But despite our setbacks, I don't intend to give up and head home, or end up missing.
Yeah, me either. There's just so much to grab right now, man. You're trying to give me all these stories and such, and I like it so far. They're not the first Brotherhood of Steel thing. The first, Brotherhood of Steel group that came... They were in the previous Fallout games, right? Down in the Fallout 3 was set in DC, right? What they call it? Oh man, you guys have played the game are probably screaming it. I can't remember off the top of my head what the name of the place is. Capital Wasteland. That's the phrase I'm looking for. To my understanding, Fallout 3 is a good game. Apparently, it's not as good as New Vegas.
I heard something. Over there!
I'm aiming at its freaking legs. There we go.
I was just getting warmed up.
Apparently, the game is cool. You're in DC. There's all the DC stuff. But a lot of the game is set in the sewers below DC. And apparently, it all looks the same. Like, oh, goodness.
Intruder alert.
Apparently, it all really looks the same. You know, it's not a lot of variety there. Apparently, New Vegas is one of the better ones, and I think I would like it. There's just a lot to learn. You know, if I were to play through New Vegas blind, it would take me so long, I'm sure. I would be lost everywhere I'm going. It would be, I don't know. In Fallout games like that, typically your first playthrough is your favorite one, and then, you know, going through immediately after or something like that to do a Let's Play of it, you know, might not be as fun. You know, I don't know. Here comes ArcJet. What do they even make it ArcJet? What goes on here?
There it is. ArcJet systems.
Oh,
There shouldn't
systems.
be any exterior security, so we'll head in through the front.
Well, speaking of security, let's check out this trailer right quick. I mean, might be a little something in here. Some chalk and some melons. Nothing else, huh? Alright. You know, you're real brave in that power armor. Just saying. I meant to have power armor like this whole playthrough, and I found, like, how many fusion cores do I have? 1? I want to say I have 1. It'd be under miscellaneous, wouldn't it be? Do I have none? Do I have none in here at all, or does it not show up in here? I'm not sure. I don't think I picked up... I have no idea.
Dance.
Listen up. We do this clean and quiet. No heroics and by the book. Understood?
You haven't been anywhere with me. I hide behind the robot. Alright? So, why are we here again? Real
Why
quick.
are we at ArcJet again?
We're here to retrieve a device that will boost the signal from the radio tower at the Cambridge police station. Without it, we can't make contact with our superiors. Remember, our primary target is the deep-range transmitter. Stay focused and check your fire. I don't want to be hit by stray bullets.
Alright, I just wanted a quick rundown, is all. I'm good. Let's go. Alright, here we are inside ArcJet Systems. I keep wanting to call it ArcJet. It's ArcJet with a T.
It was corporations like this that put the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage they've done.
Oh. I think there'd be a lot of robots here. Hold on, there's lore here, sir. There is lore. Let us read. Security concerns. All right. From Thomas Reinhardt, CEO of ArcJet Systems. I'd like to have your team get together and implement a new security system for the ArcJet complex. This is our first contract for the USSA. I don't know what that is. I don't intend to have any security slip-ups while we're working on the XMB booster engine. I want you to double your coverage 24 hours a day and install automated countermeasures inside the facility. I'd like you to hire a consultant to figure out a better security password system for our terminals. These automated reset timer mailings out password. The automated reset timer mailing out passwords is ridiculous. Turrets. So they're working for the USSA. They're working on an engine of some kind. They want to like up security pretty much. This is from Sam Brent, who is the security lead. Starting tomorrow, we'll begin distributing identification badges to all employees. These badges must be worn at all times. They are infused with a low-yield radioactive isotope that will prevent our internal security turrets from accidentally shooting any of our own employees. If anyone is caught near the entrance to the engine core without a badge, we are not liable for injuries you may sustain. The turrets will go online in 1 week. I suggest you sign up for your badge as soon as possible. So this engine they're building is a pretty big deal, it would appear. I always wondered, you know, if your settlement's being invaded, how do your turrets not kill your guys, but they kill the bad guys? Maybe we have a low-yield radioactive isotope in our badges. I don't know. At our settlements, who knows? But that's what they decided to do here. Can you imagine your workplace doing that? So get this badge or you may die. Who's to say? And this is going to be, there is an accident at the engine core. From Thomas Reinhardt, CEO, to Sam Brandt, the security lead. Sam, what in the hell is going on down there? How did a member of the press get all the way past security through the entire research facility and into the engine core without tripping our alarms or turrets? We have a real mess in our hands, and it's going to be your job to clean it up. I don't care how you do it, just make it all go away. If this comes back to bite us, I swear you're going to be the one that takes the fall. Protect drone control. I can activate the units. Let's not go ahead and do that. So there are
Rex. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
Good. Less security to worry about.
Negative. There's nothing good about it. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths.
This is where we first start learning about the old Institute.
What's the Institute?
They're a group of scientists who went underground when the Great War started. Spent the last few decades littering the Commonwealth with their technological nightmares.
Synth. Isn't that the same as robot?
They're an abuse of technology created by the Institute. Abominations meant to improve upon humanity. It's unacceptable. They simply can't be allowed to exist.
Synths are basically, Brotherhood of Steel is 110% against synths.
I'll be on the lookout.
Roger that. Let's move out.
They are pretty much out to destroy all synths in the Commonwealth. Genocide, if you will. But Robocide. Oh, Protectrons drop fusion cells.
But I still see a few pieces of salvage that the Brotherhood might be interested in. After we're done here, I'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve.
Hold on there, buddy. I should probably look out for mines just in case, but a place like this is probably going to have a lot of fusion cells and really good and interesting stuff in that respect. And if you actually get the Righteous Authority for doing this mission, you would think they would give you a decent amount of ammo for the Righteous Authority, right? So we just make sure we're going to do a nice, clean sweep
Looks
everywhere
like
we
a dead
go.
end. See if you can find a way to get that door open.
I
I'm
bet
gonna
you it involves that
recommend the
terminal.
area.
I'm going to say, let's do a quick VATS here just to make sure it's not locking on something. Do a terminal there. Taking this fan. Let's see what this has to say. Reminder, password security. From Sam Brandt, this is your annual reminder that all terminal and mainframe passwords need to be changed on a monthly basis. Failure to do so will result in automated changes, the suspension of network privileges, and or disciplinary action. Oh, so I just grabbed their password change. Oh, this is a new password. It is 9YBen. Huh. According to our records, the terminal has not been changed for 3 months, and so it's now being reset. So now we have the password to this, I assume. Let's grab, I'm going to go ahead and quick save, just in case. I have a feeling we're going to be getting hit or hurt by something when this door opens. I hate jump scares. This requires a password, which we now have. And we now know why the password's there. Uh-oh. And we appear... That was a cool little shot right there, was it not? That was a cool... It was like bugging out for a second, but that was still a cool looking little shot. Let's open this up. This is why we save, by the way, in case things like that happen. I've actually had it happen a couple times in this playthrough. I try my best to mask when that happens, but there have been times where I go to like access the terminal and it just like bugs out where it's like it's stuck in the animation of accessing the terminal. And yeah, it's no fun.
Detected
Let's
along
get moving.
Julius.
Oh, there is our first synth.
Found you.
Is someone present? Your stealthy attack was unsuccessful, and now you must die.
All right. All right. Well, technically, I'm like sneaking right there. Oh. These are very basic synths. Get him, Codsworth. Tis but a scratch. Tis but a scratch. Let's get this out of his arm. Oh, I was gonna say I think you can shoot the stuff off of them.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
I'm taking that synth component. Seems like the kind of thing you want to hold on to as a scientist lady. Oh, there we go. Energy pistol. Institute pistols. Thank you. Goodness. An Institute. Wait a minute. What do these use? What do the Institute pistols use? Please don't say cell. They do use cell. Are they full auto? No.
We may have a problem here.
Wait, are they full auto if I hit fire? No. Well, there are full auto ones. I know that.
Hostiles reacquired.
Whoa! What was that? What? What was I supposed to do? I just walk in and die. Ah, that's so frustrating. Cause you guys know I hate dying in games, dude. Especially, I don't know, like, I like it better if I play through the entire game and I just don't die ever. That time, I was like, what was I supposed to do there? I just open the door. And
Nice
then
work.
we crouch on down.
Sensor reading
Light
detected.
'em up.
Hello? There you
Dun,
are.
dun.
Sustained damage.
Whoa! Whoa! I don't know why y'all are going after me. Y'all about to get messed up by my shotgun. I'm just kidding. Oh, the damage from that thing. I am so freaking weak. Let's go ahead and take a jet, a medics. I have a couple of stims on. Let's take a psycho just to be sure. We're going to take a psycho here. I'm going to get behind you, Paladin Dance. I'm going to get behind you, Paladin Dance. Get him, buddy. I mean, fine. I'll get him. I have a... Wait, I don't have enough AP. I don't have enough AP. You do it. You do it, Paladin Dance. Get him, Paladin Dance. All right, fine. Woo! There we go. Take that synth component off you.
Movement detected.
It's no general back today,
Going, weapons
Whew.
full.
but too shabby.
It's no General Atomics. I agree. It was no General Atomics. Institute pistol. I'm not even gonna grab the regular Institute pistol. I'm gonna wait for an automatic Institute pistol because I know those exist. And yeah.
Hold up. Intruder alert.
If I remember correctly, I'm expecting the commando on this character. Yeah, I am. So automatic weapons do 20% more damage.
Contact. Is
All right,
someone present?
Am I good to walk in here without blowing up? That'd be swell.
You hear that? Over there.
Engaging hostile.
Whoa! Woo! Oh, I got reload timeout. Bam! Bam!
Of violence.
Ooh! Ooh! I don't like this at all. Well, I guess anything will work on this guy. There we go. All right, Codsworth. I'm gonna need to go back and hide behind you, buddy.
Arm damaged. Attack.
Get him, Codsworth. Get him, Codsworth. There you go, buddy. Freaking Codsworth.
It's all over, but the crowd